What's going on, everybody? It's the Bull Show, aka Aidan, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, in my last video I discussed a lot about the off-season progression that was made with Ayo Dosunmu, Patrick Williams and Kobe White. But today we've got a little bit more updates about more Bulls players doing a lot of good things in terms of the off-season. Some of our guys playing in different leagues and performing in different leagues as well. We're going to bring up two guys today that I did not mention last time, but I will be mentioning in today's video. DeRozan, who's been playing in the Drew League for a very long time now and has continued to still have great numbers, play some great basketball, and is continuing to improve and show some recognition to the Drew League as well. We will also be talking about Dalen Terry. He played a Pro-Am game in Seattle and he had an absolute insane stat line that we'll be discussing as well, and I guess the importance of these two players heading into the regular season upcoming for the Chicago Bulls. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Bulls Show, turn notifications on, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about these two guys and how important they'll be for the Chicago Bulls heading into the regular season. Obviously, DeRozan, one of our best players, someone that's going to be very pivotal to how we succeed next year, and Dalen Terry, a rookie, complete opposite sides of the spectrum here. Someone that we don't necessarily know a whole lot about at the NBA level. We don't know what he's going to be able to be at the NBA level, but there's a lot of excitement there when it comes to Dalen Terry, who will be discussed first, ladies and gentlemen. So Dalen Terry played in a Pro-Am game in Seattle and he had an absolutely incredible stat line. He had 56 points, 15 rebounds and 7 assists in that game. Now, the first thing you've got to consider, obviously the level of competition is not going to be that great in a Pro-Am game based in Seattle. At the end of the day, Dalen Terry is considered an NBA level player. He's considered a pro level player, and I'm sure in those games he's not necessarily versing pro athletes or pro players that are at that level that Dalen Terry is at the moment. So look, I'm sure you can do a lot of comparisons. There are a couple of other guys that we saw in that league in Seattle that didn't have a very good stat line, not as good as Dalen Terry's at least. But at the end of the day, this guy is still a rookie. And I'm very excited that he had an incredible game like that. And it makes me very excited to see what he could be at the NBA level. And obviously it shows that Dalen Terry is really taking his offseason seriously. And that's the attitude that I always love. Dalen Terry's attitude, I've loved it from the beginning. But at the NBA level, obviously we're not going to see 56 points from Dalen Terry. Maybe there might be one game where he just absolutely goes crazy, scores all these incredible amounts of points, and maybe he could get to that point within one game. I highly doubt that, because that's just not going to be his role at the NBA. But this does lead me to believe that maybe we've got a really good player here on our hands. Maybe there is a guy here that can be a very good starter in this league. Maybe it could be a very good six-man type player in this league. Maybe it could be a very good defensive player in this league. Because instantly when I think of Dalen Terry coming into the NBA, I expect his playmaking and his defense to be really, really good. We've already seen what he could do on the defensive end, and I expect that to really shine at the NBA level. And I think playmaking wise, yes, he may have had a lot of turnovers in the Summer League, and I thought his Summer League steadily got much, much better. But one thing to note is he's going to be playing with better players. So with better players, you're going to have more opportunities to pass the ball to these players to get easy opportunities and easy assists. So I expect Dalen Terry to be a good playmaker, and I expect him to be a very good defender coming into this team. I don't expect 56 points. I don't expect anywhere near 56 points from Dalen Terry, but it's good to see that, look, he scored 56 points in a Pro-Am game. He scored an incredible amount of points and had a fantastic game. And it is something that maybe we can come to expect. Not 56 points, but scoring ability at the NBA level. Maybe we can come to expect that from him from the very beginning as well. We'll have to wait and see. But overall, extremely excited about what Dalen Terry can bring. I saw some good things in the Summer League with him, and it made me very happy and excited. And of course, hopefully we can see more things in the regular season and in the preseason as well for the Chicago Bulls. I'm excited to see what he will be in a Bulls uniform. Time will tell, but again, maybe this leads many people to kind of change their opinion on Dalen Terry as well. DeMar DeRozan is next, ladies and gentlemen. He's been playing in the Drew League for a long time now, and basically today he had 35 points with 17 in the fourth quarter. an incredible game. He had 7 rebounds as well. But DeMar DeRozan has been doing this for a long time. But unfortunately, I've not been given much of an opportunity to talk about Dalen Terry and what he's been doing in the offseason. And I haven't really been given a chance to talk about DeMar DeRozan and what he's been doing in the Drew League as well. I think him playing in the Drew League competition in general is an unbelievable thing to see, and I'm fairly certain he's been doing this for a long time now. But at the end of the day, there's been a lot of recognition behind, I guess, Bulls fans watching what DeMar DeRozan is doing in the Drew League. So I'm very excited to see that. And obviously, when you see guys like LeBron James come in and play a game in the Drew League and participate in that sort of event, it brings a lot of eyes, a lot of attention, and maybe attention that didn't necessarily have a couple years ago or anything like that. And I'm excited to see what DeMar DeRozan can do for the Chicago Bulls next year. Can he replicate the incredible season that he had from last year to this year? And I'm very excited to see what he could do there. But with DeMar DeRozan, what I'm very happy about here is the fact that he's been doing this for a long time and he showed a lot of recognition. But one thing that really came to my mind when I thought about what DeMar DeRozan's been doing and some of the things that he's been said is that he's not too good to go and play with other players in terms of basketball competitions. Just because he's at the NBA level doesn't mean that he can't go and play pickup games every now and then. He can't play in the Drew League every now and then. Even though, yes, he's an NBA player, he still likes to play basketball in his off time. I instantly think of Jamal Crawford as someone that's done very similar. Jamal Crawford was always a guy that played pickup games before NBA games, before training. He constantly plays basketball all the time. And I'm sure even after his retirement, he's still playing basketball in all these competitions, all these pickup games and stuff like that, because he loves basketball that much. DeMar DeRozan, in my opinion, is someone that I find in the same way, very familiar, very similar to what Jamal Crawford was doing during his time as an NBA player. So, again, it's something I admire about DeMar DeRozan. I hope he can have a very similar season next year to what he had to the previous year. And hopefully we can end up winning a really good amount of games and taking it the next step in terms of our NBA level. And Dalen Terry is going to play a big part of that as well as our rookie. How good can he be off this Chicago Bulls bench? How good can DeMar DeRozan be while we continue to progress as a team? Very interesting topics of discussion. But thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts about Dalen Terry, DeMar DeRozan, as well as Io, Patrick Williams, and Kobe White if you'd like to talk about them as well. Have a wonderful and safe day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. Take care.